for the second edition of the Ron Racing random race. All of my cars are going to be kitted out in Ron liveries. Ron, of course, my team in the multi-class endurance championship, Ron Racing. The company in GTA, the fuel company that is kind of taking the place of Gulf Oil in real life. And has those iconic orange and blue colours. It was good donation sound timing, that one. But yeah, we did a random race. I don't know how long ago it was now. Maybe a year? Wait, is that Joshima's, like, real Joshima's? Actually, he was in the random oil race, right? I saw a few of you mentioning, but I never saw him in the chat. Like, I never saw him in-game myself. What's Josh doing on GTA? GTA 5, at least. Anyway. Oh my god, that was carnage. The chicane... People have issues at the chicane. I think Josh was too late for the last race. Oh, okay, I saw people mentioning him in the chat. And I was like, why are people mentioning Josh all the time? Like, he was in the stream earlier, but I didn't know he got in the game. But yeah, we did a race maybe 2 years ago now. It was a while ago, where we raced around this track, Ron Raceway National. The colour scheme obviously works out. Ron to the last drop. We got the Ron coloured blimp. This is just a track in GTA. It's the short, one of the shorter variants of the full Ron Raceway. I'll link the track links down below for anybody to get them. Whatever platform you're on, you're able to race on these tracks. I've made them on all platforms. There he is in his LMP. But yeah, we did a race with all Ron liveried cars. So all of the cars that you see from other people aren't necessarily gonna have Ron liveries on them. But these are all cars that have Ron liveries available. And thanks to Mild, who also set up the first one, he went through and checked all these cars, figured out which cars could have Ron liveries, put all the liveries on his own cars, and then I just jumped in and I was able to copy them from him. So he's talking in the chat right now, he's been a big part of helping me set up both of these Ron races. 711, such a nice car, this one. But yeah, we figured we'd do it again because there's been another, like, we got 30 cars in this one that weren't featured in the first race. There's new cars that have been added since then. There's new liveries that have been made for existing cars since then. Basically all the cars in this race have Ron liveries on Project Homecoming, and none of them were in the first race that we did. Yeah, that was dodgy. So yeah, another Ron random race with fresh batch of cars. It's the slam truck. And as always, because it's a random class race, there's a wide variety of cars, from drift cars to supercars and everything in between, like a slam truck that doesn't want to turn. So it'll all come together towards the end. But this race is Ron-tastic. At least for me. I'm going to be in Ron liveries. It's very scared. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare in the chicane. You could even say it's Rondeful. Yes. And yeah, if you've never watched the Multi-Class Endurance Championship, so you've never seen You know, where the whole racing teams came in and started and everything. Just give it a watch. I'll leave a link to that in the description. It's just, the MCC is so good, such good history to it. But yeah, Ron has always been my team, and that's why I like it when we have liveries. Comet S2, we're going to see it in this race. That's one of the new cars to Vanilla GTA that has a Ron livery. Not many cars in Vanilla GTA get the Ron livery treatment, actually. Certainly there's some other brands that get it a lot more, but it's nice that the Comet S2 gets it. I'm keeping my Comet S2 just for that livery in Vanilla GTA. But yeah. So for example, the Ellie, I'm pretty sure. Wait, are we in it? Is this the Ellie? Yeah, this is the Ellie. The Ellie, it's Ron colours, as you can see, and I think the livery in particular is the orange stripe. The blue is, you know, the colour of the car. But as you can see on the back and the side, it says Globe Oil. And you'll see during the course of this race, there are a few liveries that are the right colours, but they're Globe Oil liveries. And there's an interesting little bit of facts and factoids for that, about why that's the case. So, this is going to be a nice... I'm so far down the order, by the way. I'm 26th. That slam truck lap really did me no favours. That's just plain Ron. I gotta just think about what I'm doing here. And yeah, this whole Globe Oil Ron situation, of course, is all Rockstar's doing. Why would it be anything else? This one though, some of the, like I said, some of these liveries are created by the community for existing cars. Some of them are direct from Rockstar on vanilla cars, but not many. But yeah, the retinue was the first car to be added to the game with a Ron Racing livery. It's a really good livery actually. Number 35. I've had it on my retinue ever since I had the car. And then the Sentinel Classic was next. Oh, just made it work. Sentinel Classic has a really good Ron livery as well. And they both had Gulf colours. So, you know, the Gulf, we all know Gulf in real life, very famous motorsport sponsor. It's got these colours. And Ron has always been the Gulf sort of version. The in real life Gulf has always been Ron in the lore, because we've had, you know, petrol stations around the map that have, you know, Ron coloured petrol stations. They have the same colours as Gulf, so it's clear that Ron was meant to be the Gulf version in the game, right? But and that held true. You know, GTA 4 also has Ron, yeah. And that held true in 2017 when we had the retinue and the retinue and the Sentinel Classic added with those Ron liveries, and the tanker trucks as well. Yeah, it all, you know, it's pretty clear. It's easy to see that Ron is Gulf. But then in 2018, Rockstar, in their infinite wisdom, decided to add two cars with the Ron colours but as Globe Oil liveries, and those cars are the Ellie and the Tesseract. They actually released on the same day. I don't know why this is black. You'll have to ask the livery creator. That's Ron. So yeah, they added the Ellie and the Tesseract with Globe Oil liveries but Ron colours for some bizarre reason. Just Rockstar being Rockstar. And then since then, they've added other Ron racing liveries, like the Zarusso has a Ron racing livery, the Comet S2 has a Ron racing livery, and they're all the right colours. But the GTA community being what it is, there's never a dull moment. There's always arguments to be had. And people, because Rockstar added those 2018 liveries of globe oil, people thought that the Ron colours meant globe oil. And various livery creators have taken that Rockstar's mistake and ran with it. And now we have a bunch of liveries for some of these cars that we've already seen, made by livery creators, just people in the community, that have Ron colours, the orange and the blue, but globe oil stickers all over them when they should be Ron stickers. And it all comes from Rockstar's initial, mess up. Because I guess, trying to tell people that, well, the Ron liveries came first, it's obviously just Rockstar making a mistake. It's difficult to tell people that when they're stuck in their mindsets. So, yeah, there's plenty of liveries that in this race that are Ron liveries and the right colours, but there's a few that are globe oil technically and have globe oil stickers on them. But what I don't understand is, like, it's pretty clear that Ron is Gulf, and it's pretty clear from the cars that we've had since then that Rockstar have added liveries, Ron liveries, that are, blue and orange and the right colours. Yes, they made two mistakes with the Ezeract and the Telly, the Tesseract and the Ellie, but it baffles me that livery creators haven't just, understood what happened there and just made all the globe oil liveries that they made in those colours Ron liveries. Like, it just... Surely they have the power, they're the livery creators, they're the community, they can do what they want with their own liveries. Just make the Ron liveries. But yeah, that's the story. Story time with Bruffy about the Ron and globe oil mess. Thanks to Rockstar. New cars, Ezeract and a Telly. The actual globe oil colours are red, white and black. Globe oil is another one of the teams that's in the multi-class endurance championship as well. The great rivals of Ron. So it's a bit weird to have globe oil on Ron coloured cars like this one. But yeah, globe oil is mainly white and red, but a bit of black too. Am I about to be lapped? Rip Josh. But yeah, if you've watched all the seasons of the MCC, or at least season 5, the last season from last year, you'll see the great rivalry of Ron and Globe Oil, the two oil company teams in the multi-class endurance championship. This is beautiful though. What a machine this is. What a car, what a livery. I need to start setting some laps. We're not even halfway through, there's still time. It will all close up at the end as people who got the fast cars early get the slow cars and vice versa. Now getting through here. Let's set up the chicane for a good exit. There was a crash which ruined it. Awesome car. Here's another globe oil. Globe oil in Ron colours. Ugh. I like the colours, I don't like seeing globe oil on the car. God damn it, Rockstar. They did it so right. I remember being so happy when I saw the retinue in the Sentinel Classic. That was the first little nod to the Ron Racing team in vanilla GTA. When we got those two cars with those Ron liveries. It was so cool. Then they ruined it. But they've made up for it, I suppose, with extra liveries on the Comet and Zerusso and things. And the Vito Modern, as we saw early on. Hyperion. It's going to be a good lap. Better be a good lap. I need to maximise this lap. Love this car. Oh, I'm going to get stuck behind the slow cars. Oh, this is going no good. Can't maximise the speed. Trying to pick my way through. Do the best that I can. Did someone just fly over the divider? Needed to make that. Yeah, this was a good lap. Mazos Rally. Another globe oil.
Oh, what a scumbag!
To be fair, I've still got a few drift cars to come, I think. Not one drift car, the Flash. GTA Wiki said Ron is based on Mobile 1 or maybe Exxon. Globe Oil is based on Gulf, but their colours are closer to Texaco. Yeah, since when has GTA Wiki ever been right on anything? You see the confusion that this brings when Rockstar do this? And this is the community that doesn't understand how it works. And then writes articles on GTA Wiki that are just patently false. Bloody GTA Wiki. The bastion of truth on GTA. Good old GTA Wiki. Like, Ron couldn't be any more Gulf if it tried. And Globe Oil could be, like, couldn't be any less like Gulf if it tried. Packer race car, here we go. But this is how it happens, right? Like, this is what happens. Rockstar release the Ron liveries correctly for the Sentinel and the retinue, but then people forget about those cars when they release the Tesseract and the Ellie with the Globe Oil liveries. Somebody who edits a page on GTA Wiki decides to write that Globe Oil is Ron, is Gulf based on that, and then livery creators read the GTA Wiki as a bastion of knowledge and create their liveries based around that. Globe Oil is straight up Texaco. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I've never really thought about what it could be, but that does make sense. But, you know, that's how it happens. Just one little thing from Rockstar. They put in the wrong thing. They call it the wrong name. Their livery is just slightly wrong. And that's how it spreads through the community, and you get livery creators that have the wrong end of the stick. The Ron end of the stick. For their Ron liveries. Such a mess, this game, though. GTA. They're just... Even Rockstar don't know what they're doing half the time. Here we go. Top 5. as we're getting through them into the last 10 cars after this. Well, last 11. Still got the flash drift to go though. All closes up at the end. The Ron end of the stick should be the title. It's what you've spent most of the race talking about. Yeah, sorry if this has been somewhat boring and ranty and very story heavy. I don't know, there was an interesting story there, I thought, so I never mentioned it. It never really came up in the first Ron Racing random race. This is a great car. So I thought I would mention it now. Because like we kind of had to go for some globe oil liveries to make the 30 cars, and it made an interesting, you know, well, I thought it was interesting at least. It's always a good day when you can poke fun at the facts on GTA Wiki, because it's just garbage. And poke fun at Rockstar, of course. Alright, 10 more cars. Schlagen GT liveries were really nice as well. That was close. We're going to be racing into the night. I think this is going to be longer than the first Ron Racing random race. It's a pillar of what your community is about. Your channel is about correctly informing the community. I try my best. I could have sounded really like preachy and annoying in this one though, I feel. It's difficult, you know. Ron is so obviously Gulf. I want people to realise it and understand. I don't like the way that misinformation spreads, I think. That's the worst. Preachy? You never. It's this sort of passion that gets you into the Ron Racing team in the first place. There's actually a Gulf petrol station quite close to me. They've opened up a few locations in the UK, I think, and there's actually 2 close to me in real life. It's pretty cool. It's just iconic. It's just those iconic colours in motorsport history. Hot ring duty. It's getting a bit dicey at the minute. This is starting to get really dicey. 3rd and 4th. Actually, I haven't had that flash yet though. I've still got that flash to come. Looks really nice too. It's a good point, Amfuedo. There was a Globe Oil / Debonair livery for the Tyrus in 2016. And yeah, I guess you could say that that was kind of a lookalike of the McLaren F1 GTR livery with the Gulf. But it didn't share the right colours. Could you make it look like that with the right colours? Either way, that livery would be like, just based on the colours of like based on the colours of the companies and the signs and all that kind of stuff, like that livery would make no sense either. Like maybe the mistake started in 2016 with the Tyrus. Here's the Comet S2. A lot of people were asking how you get the Ron livery for the Comet S2. If you didn't sign in the week before the Comet S2 was released, you've already missed your chance, because it was given away for free as a sign-in bonus. But yeah, this is a vanilla GTA livery. You can get this on the Comet S2 in-game. Yeah, it just makes no sense. Like, all the Ron signs are orange, the Ron petrol stations are blue and orange, you know, Globe Oil is red and black. There's probably, to be fair, there's probably so many of these things in the game. This is just the one that I've noticed because I care about it, because it's Ron. But there's probably so many inconsistencies with companies in this game, I imagine, and liveries and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, it is what it is. The game's a mess. We all know this. And I've got a Vajero VL1 in front of me in second and one behind me in third. I think I'm only in third at this point because I haven't had the Drift Flash GT yet. I have a feeling Rockstar's very loose with this stuff because everything in GTA is based on multiple real-life things. Well, yeah, there's that too. Oh, I gotta do a good lap here. CW19 in the darkness. I got no headlights. There's second. After second place gets the flash. It's like with the Jester. You know, the Jester makes no sense. The fact that we had the Jester added to the game, which was a Dinka Jester. Dinka is generally Honda. The Dinka Jester, the Honda NSX, that's what that car was. And then we got the Dinka Jester Classic, which was a Toyota Supra. And now we've had the Dinka Jester RR, which is a new Supra. It makes no sense, technically, if we're thinking about real life. But really... Oh, there it is. Oh, I missed the checkpoint! Bollocks, I thought I was going to hit it. Really, you don't need to think about real life. Like, it's all just made up anyway. If they want to, you know, not have the real life versions of the car in the right places based on what you would think, you know, that's Rockstar's business. But it would be nice if they were at least somewhat consistent with the lore of their own game. Yeah, it's hard for the modding community to be lore friendly when the lore itself is all a mess. So it's all going to close up in the last few laps. I guess I'm aiming for a top 10. It's been a rough lap. I don't think anybody in front of me, apart from maybe the leader, has still got that that flash drift car to come. So I don't think I'm going to gain any more positions from people having super slow cars in front. I mean, maybe, you never know, but I don't think I've got anything super quick to come anymore. Got lucky there. Glad he didn't go for that. The Bullet. Classic livery, that. Wait, did that have globe oil stickers? Surely not the Bullet. I need to check on this list if I can. Of all the cars, the classic Golf the Golf GT40 from the 60s, of all the cars to have a glow oil sticker instead of Ron, top 10 anime betrayals, yeah. Not like this. Well, back into the top 5 at least. It's all coming together. One more lap to go. Oh god, I got lucky there. Is that 4th? There's 4th. What's going to be my last lap? 3rd is just ahead. Dead Ringer. There's 3rd, but the Dead Ringer's pretty slow, I think. Oh, can I keep a top 5? It's going to be a struggle. I can lose one more position and keep a top 5. Got this Krieger BPX 32B behind me. Damn it, I needed a quick car on the last lap rather than a slow car. Hyperion on your last lap would be pretty good. Ted Ready takes the win. Wow, that was so close between the top 2. After 30 different cars and a half-an-hour race, they finished less than a second between them. That's amazing. And they probably had very different races as well, with all the different cars and the different speeds at different times. Oh, hold on. Yes, top 5. I'll take a top 5. 4th. Nice. And Summer comes in to congratulate me. Thanks for the GGs in the chat. Hi.
She just said a wee.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We didn't stay out because she didn't sing to me.
Yay! Top 5! Top 5! Yay! So cute. Thanks for the GGs in the chat. Yeah, I'll take a top 5 from that. That's not too bad. Considering I was severely distracted during that race talking through the whole story of Ron, Globe Oil and liveries. I'll totally take that, but that's amazing. That top 2 less than a second apart after all those different cars at different speeds at different orders, and they finish a second between them. That's really cool. That's why these class specific random races are so good, because it all comes together at the end.